Welcome to Learn English Stories Daily, where we explore inspiring tales of growth, discipline, and the power of the human spirit. Meet John, a bright young man with a strong ambition to become a doctor and save lives in his community. Although his dreams were big, his attention span was painfully short, constantly broken by the buzzing of his smartphone. He spent countless hours scrolling through social media, watching short videos, and losing valuable study time. Over time, procrastination took deep root in his mind, making every assignment feel overwhelming. As the scholarship exam approached, John found himself trapped in a cycle of distraction and cheap dopamine. On the night before the test, panic set in when he realized he had wasted months on meaningless digital entertainment. Sitting in the cold exam hall, his mind went blank, unable to recall the medical knowledge he had studied. The results arrived weeks later, and the rejection letter crushed his hopes of winning the scholarship. Feeling defeated, John began to believe that he simply was not smart enough to achieve his dream. Desperate for change, he decided to visit Coach James, a well-known mentor famous for discipline and mental toughness. Coach James was calm and firm, a man who believed that focus could be trained like a muscle. Instead of teaching in a classroom, he took John to an outdoor archery range. Coach James lifted the bow, drew the string back steadily, and released an arrow that struck the center of the target. When it was John's turn, his eyes wandered toward the trees and sounds around him, and his arrow missed badly. Coach James explained that a great archer sees only the target and ignores every distraction. To become a doctor, he said, you must train your mind the same way you aim an arrow. Coach James agreed to help John on one condition: he must follow 4 strict rules of discipline for 1 year. The first rule was controlling his thoughts, always reminding himself of his ultimate goal. Whenever he felt lazy, John visualized himself wearing a white coat, helping patients and making his family proud. The second rule was creating a strict daily schedule, training his brain to work at fixed times. By repeating the same routine every day, studying became easier. The third rule was removing distractions, especially by locking his phone in another room while studying. At first, the silence felt uncomfortable, but soon John discovered deep focus and mental clarity. The fourth rule was daily practice, building small habits that grew stronger over time. It was not about being perfect, but about never missing a day of progress. Little by little, chaos in John's life turned into order, and his confidence returned. He could now study complex medical subjects for hours without reaching for his phone. He met Coach James regularly, proving that he had developed true discipline. When the next scholarship exam arrived, John felt calm, prepared, and focused. There was no panic, only quiet confidence. As he sat in the exam hall again, he smiled when he saw the questions. His pen moved smoothly across the paper, his mind sharp and steady like an arrow flying straight to its target. He finished early, carefully checking his answers. While waiting for the results, John continued his disciplined routine. When the letter finally arrived, it carried life-changing news. John had not only passed, he had ranked first and won the scholarship. He thanked Coach James, realizing that discipline had transformed his life. John learned that intelligence alone is not enough. Discipline and focus unlock true potential. Now on his journey to medical school, he carried the 4 rules as lifelong tools. We all have dreams, but without discipline, they remain dreams. Master your mind, control your focus, and you will hit your target. Thank you for watching Learn English Stories Daily. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.